Hi, Alan Stratton here from CostMatters.com. Back in business school, my professor presented us with a case study. The core question of the case was whether to take an order where the price was at a significant discount from normal pricing and actually less than the full cost of the product. Of course, the natural conclusion was to refuse the order. Why? Who wants to sell their product at a loss? Further reading into the case study then provided a few additional facts. First, this was a one-time order and not likely to be repeated. Second, the potential customer was very different from our typical customers. Third, the company had significant excess capacity. And fourth, the price is greater than the direct or marginal unit costs. When provided these additional facts, the new decision was to take the order because it would contribute to profits. That marginal revenue was greater than the marginal costs. Nice, right? So, let's use marginal costing all the time in cost management decisions and forget this full cost business. It's too difficult. So, as long as each order covers the marginal cost, profits will improve. Now wait, not so fast. There are significant implications in the additional facts of the case study. On the first fact, a one-time order. Most businesses depend upon repeat customers, and we spend a lot of money to identify and attract new customers. And future orders from the same customer really do not require the same levels of expensive marketing and sales processes. Now, ideally, this new relationship will evolve into a long-term relationship, and if it does, then what pricing expectations have been created with this customer? And at this pricing level, will the long-term relationship in fact be profitable? Also, there's probably some hidden costs of acquiring that one-time customer that have not been uncovered here. On the second fact, a very different customer. This is actually a very interesting and pivotal area to explore. On one side, the opportunity may signal a new market or channel to exploit with existing products that we haven't paid attention to before. And in this case, the opportunity should be explored to determine the potential, the environment, and how it fits with the business vision and strategy. On the other side, most businesses have actually found a sweet spot in their market and attract customers that fit in this sweet spot. And we fine-tune our processes to serve them. A very different customer may create significant challenges that turn out to be very costly. On the third fact, significant excess capacity. Now, this is a key requirement to this marginal costing business case. Capacity cost is included in the full cost of the product, but not in the marginal cost. Capacity cost is the ultimate fixed cost and will not change with the addition of this order's volume. However, this assumes that the business actually understands its capacity and how it affects their cost structure. Often, capacity is the result of the interaction of many smaller capacity units or pieces of equipment. Upon investigation, a bottleneck in a key process may impact the profitability of the order. This order may push aside more profitable orders or require purchasing more capacity to solve the bottleneck. So, be careful. So on the fourth fact, price is greater than the direct or marginal unit costs. Now this is, I think, a very tough one also, because most businesses lack a good understanding of their cost structure. And since cost is critical to this marginal cost decision, cost really cannot be assumed. You need to know it. Most businesses have a good knowledge of the material cost and a reasonable understanding of direct labor. However, these are not the only components of direct or variable cost. Over the past few decades, overhead has grown to be a significantly larger portion of total cost. And overhead has both fixed and variable components. Marginal cost should include the variable components, and the variable components will increase total cost with a new order. But if these are not understood before the new order is accepted, they could drive overall profitability lower rather than higher. Separating costs into fixed and variable components is difficult, has been my whole career, and depends greatly on the time frame assumptions, which then are subject to another full management discussion. In the end, overhead is an area where a cost discipline, such as activity-based cost or ABC, will greatly improve cost management. And with a thorough cost understanding, this decision could be contemplated based on its facts and not on gross assumptions. Can marginal cost be used for decision making? And should it replace full cost? Or should it be discarded? In my opinion, the answer is to use both intelligently and with a full understanding of their strengths and limitations. Neither can provide all of the information required. Marginal costing tends to be very short-term in nature, while full costing tends to be longer term. And especially over the longer term, total revenue must exceed total cost for profitable growth. And over the long term, if all orders are profitable only on the marginal cost basis, bankruptcy is inevitable. So, decisions should consider both sets of implications. What is your experience with marginal cost in your company? I'd appreciate you sharing those in the space below. To your business profitability, I'm Alan Stratton from CostMatters.com, and thank you.